decided to do a channeled message, and this reading is called It's Giving Power Couple Energy, and not everyone is happy about it. So I'm picking up an energy, or many energies, of many people will be connecting with their soulmate this year. Now, we have many soulmates, but I feel like the person that you may connect with, or the person that you are connecting with, or that you are with now, same thing, you and this individual could be in some sort of dynamic duo, right? Whereby there's a lot of people that may look up to you individually, and then when you get together, it's just like, wow. So I was picking up on that energy, but let's just see what the cards want to say. So, Spirit, who is this individual, please? Who is this individual that my butterflies will connect with? Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles and we've got the Queen of Cups. So this individual that you are either connected with or that you will connect with is someone that's generally quite closed off. You know, this person is very intuitive, very empathetic, very soft-centered, but this is not a side that they show to a lot of different people. You know, if it is a masculine, they're very rooted in their feminine energies. You know, I feel like this person, yes, they are a giver, but they are also a receiver. They are very empathetic. So, you know, they hurt very easily is what I pick up, but they hide this side to them behind a mask because they fear that if people know this about them, then they will manipulate the situation. This person, I feel, could be easily manipulated, or they have been easily manipulated in some cases. So in the now, it's almost as if there's some sort of protected barrier up over their heart, because they've been taken advantage of in the past in previous relationships where they thought it was an equal balance of give and take. But when they look back in hindsight now, they realize that the person that they were with, I'm hearing, was just taking them for a ride. So unfortunately for some of you, when you do meet this person, they will have like a very hard shell and they will be very emotionally closed off. But that doesn't mean that they don't have any emotions. That's their way of protecting themselves. Let's see. How will my butterfly and this individual meet? Okay, so we've got the Hermit card. So for some of you, this individual could actually be a Virgo, or they could be a Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Excuse me. So I feel like you're going to meet this person at work, either on your way to work, or you could actually meet this person at work, because the Hermit card does suggest, obviously, that it is Virgo energy, and Virgos rule the 6th house, which is all about work, being of service to others and being of service to self, as well as your health, your mental health, your physical health. But it's generally a work card. So I feel like you may meet this person after a time of isolation yourself, isolation in regards to not being in a romantic relationship, because this card also does suggest that someone is single. Now, some of you may have come out of a long-term relationship and you're not really looking for anything new. For others of you, I feel as if you could actually be single, and again, you're not really looking for anything, but at the same time, maybe for some of you, you may have vowed that you're never going to date again. Some of you may have been single for 9 months or 9 years, but there's an energy around you not really looking for love. For some of you, unfortunately, you may have felt like you've given up on love after some sort of heartbreak, or maybe you're in an era of just focusing on your work. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel like with woman over 25 years, dark eyes and dark hair, professional, business, domineering. So for some of you, it could be same gender connection. Okay, and this individual could be older than you, and not for all of you, but this individual could be older than you. This person could be quite closed off emotionally. For others of you, I feel as if this individual and yourself may meet at work, and you both have the same values, you both have the same goals. You know, you're both very career and work focused. Some of you can work in like construction, or you may meet this person on your way to work and they work in construction. But I'm generally picking up an energy of you will actually connect with this individual at work, because the Queen of Pentacles to me is Taurus, and Tauruses rule the second house, and the second house talks about your values, what you value, your money, what you spend your money on, etc. And I am picking up, and I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. So you're definitely going to either meet this person at work or on your way to work, or when you're out and about, you may see this person working, is what I'm picking up. Who's this person, please, Spirit? I just saw the Emperor card. So this person could be a boss for some of you, or a manager, or a CEO. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Two of Cups. So for some of you, it could be instant. It could be love at first sight. I'm hearing Kylie Minogue. It was love at first sight. I need to listen to that song. Actually, I haven't heard that song in a long time. But I feel like you could feel an instant spark, an instant connection to this individual, or this person can feel this way towards you. For some of you, I'm hearing gradual. It may come gradually. Now, I'm picking up for some of you, this individual may not be your usual type, okay? This person could be older than you. This person, I just don't really feel like you're going to really think like, yeah, that's my man, that's my future wife. Or it's not going to be like that, because I feel like you could be in the actual energy of just really trying to build yourself back up. Maybe trying to build yourself back up financially, or just trying to heal through some sort of pain that you've experienced. And you could be in an energy of being very closed off, or again, this individual could be very closed off, and you could actually be mirroring each other. But there's something that may spark between the two of you. It said peace of mind, joining of two people. So I feel as if you may feel like, so that message just threw me off. So this, something's going to throw you off with this individual. Like I said, it's not going to be instant, but there's something, maybe a gaze, maybe a conversation, or you seeing the same person every day. And I'm not saying if you see the same person every day, you fall for them, but there's something about you viewing this person one day differently. And it could have something to do with having some sort of conversation and getting an insight to this person's personality or this person's energy, and being drawn to it and feeling safe with that energy as well, because you could have been in an energy that's quite guarded, and I feel like this person could be in an energy that's quite guarded, but there's something that's going to be instant within that actual connection that you do have with this person. It could be the meeting of the minds, the meeting of the eyes. You're going to connect to each other's soul, and I feel like for some of you, this person could be younger than you. It could be a Pisces, you could be a Virgo or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. But that could be the thing that puts you off, because there's something about this person that is not your usual type. And I'm hearing for some of you, you may not be their usual type as well. There's some sort of difference, but what cannot be denied, or what will not be denied about this actual connection, is the chemistry. It's going to be undeniable. So I feel like as time progresses, you may start to get to know each other a bit more. I'm hearing talking stages for some of you. You may just be quite light-hearted with each other, very jovial, very playful. You may flirt a lot with each other. There might be a bit of banter. But I feel in regards to an aspect of the connection, if it is in a situation whereby you are at work, then you may keep this on the low, but you'll get certain glances from this individual, or this person may get certain glances from you, and there'll be like strong eye contact with the two of you, and the chemistry will be felt. And I also pick up, it will be very telepathic as well. So even if it is a situation whereby you can't really talk at work, or if you're on your way to work and you see this person all the time, say they work in a cafe for some of you, or they could actually work in a bank. You could meet this person that works in a bank. They could be a bank manager for some of you, right? I feel like it's almost going to be telepathic. It's going to be a situation of having that inner knowing that, okay, I think I'm developing some sort of feelings for you, but how could that be? I'm not where I want to be in my life right now, or I haven't gone out with somebody, that looks like you, or you could be questioning this actual connection, and this person could be in that same energy as well. It's going to be very foreign to both of you, how you both feel, because it will feel like something you've never experienced before. We've got the 8 of Wands, so I feel like energy will be exchanged between the two of you. Conversations will be exchanged between the two of you, meaning that you may exchange numbers, or every time you do see each other, you will say something to each other. There will be some sort of back and forth communication. There'll be a looking forward to actually seeing the other person. There also could be like some sort of energy of you wanting to pluck up the courage and say something to this individual, or vice versa. I'm feeling more from their side, but for some reason, this conversation or what you want to say may get pushed to the back, is what I'm picking up. So the conversation in regards to having general chit chat, that will be more in the forefront. How you truly feel will be on the back burner, because you may feel, or this individual may feel, it's not the right time, it's not the right time. But when you are both alone, you will constantly think of each other, is what I'm picking up. And you will feel as if you've missed opportunities with each other. Now, these missed opportunities could be for numerous reasons. It could be because you're on your way to work, you can't really stop and talk. You only see this person when you go to the bank. You only see this person when you go into work. This person could be your boss or something of that sort. Or again, there could be barriers up in regards to this individual not being your usual type, because there's going to be a sense of, no, I have to do what's right. I cannot, I cannot cross the line here, is what I'm picking up. Now, for some of you, this person could be married. I'm not really picking that up strongly, but they could be coming out of some sort of divorce. Yeah. If this person was married, they are actually divorced, but at the same time, they are still in the energies of healing from that divorce. And it's like they're feeling to themselves, I want to wait till that ink dries before I actually, make a move. Yeah, they've gone through some sort of pain and heartbreak. For some of you, this individual may feel like, I can't step out on my partner, this is wrong. That's for a small few of you. But for others of you, I feel like this person could be very concerned with work. They could feel like it's unethical to date a colleague or someone that works for me. There's something here around this person feeling that way. And yeah, so they may choose to hide their emotions. They may choose to, not move forward with this actual connection, which may make you feel a little bit confused. And they may decide that you should both be friends. Whether that's spoken or not, that is what will be offered, is what I pick up. So you may be just thinking to yourself, oh, I really like that person, but, I take the L on that. Nothing's going to become of this. It's what I'm picking up. So what will be the future actions? How would yourself and this person get into this power couple dynamic? And how would the connection play out? How would my butterflies get into this power couple dynamic? Spirit? Okay, we've got the same card starting again, the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like it may take a long time to actually get into this actual connection. This connection may progress when you may feel quite stable financially, or when this person feels stable financially. I'm also picking up a sense of when this person has done some sort of healing around their heart chakra, around maybe their intuition as well, because there's an energy of them downgrading the connection and not seeing the connection for what it is. Maybe you know what the connection is, but every time you may have tried to meet this person at different angles, you were met with this person being emotionally shut down. So I feel like when either, because I'm looking at red here, I'm looking at the cat's eating bowl, and it's red, and red rules the root chakra, which is the first chakra, which talks about your security, your safety with self. So when you yourself or this other person feels more secure within self, secure to open up your heart again, secure enough to fall in love again, to invite love back into your hearts again, because there's a lot of healing that may need to be done on both of your parts, hence why you may not have gotten together at the time that you wanted to get together. There's something about 4 here, 4 months, or maybe in the month of May for some of you, okay? But there's something around maybe this person's heart chakra is blocked, maybe your heart chakra is blocked, and if it is, then Spirit is saying to do some heart chakra meditations, start treating yourself the way you want to be treated, start loving yourself the way you want to be loved, start pouring into yourself, and start knowing that you are deserving and you are worthy. Again, there's something around this person's crown chakra being blocked as well. So really downplaying the connection, you know, being haunted by past relationships whereby, you know, they felt that those past relationships were forever, but then they ended in disaster. So then your connection actually scares them because it makes them feel like, oh, I've been here before. I know this feeling before, and it doesn't end well. You know, and it's tied into their root chakra, or it's tied into your root chakra of not feeling safe within self, not feeling trusting, etc. So I feel like once things, hi TT, once you both start to heal certain aspects and areas of your life, then you'll be more open to this actual connection. So how will this relationship play out? How will this connection lead to a power couple connection? We've got the same cards again. All right, so we've got the Hermit card here. So when you both feel as if you want to actually, I'm hearing Faith, no, Mary J. Blige, Share My World. When you both go through that cycle of feeling like, okay, I've done the inner work, and the inner work can look different for different people, right? But you're both going to be on some sort of self-healing journey, okay? And when the cycle is completed out of that journey, and self-healing is always ongoing, that's when I feel like you will feel healthy enough to connect with each other. I also feel that there could be a connection at work between the two of you, whereby the conversation, this is mercurial energy, Virgo, right? Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So on one hand, it does suggest that feelings will be kept hidden with the Four of Pentacles, held back, but there's going to be some sort of conversation that's going to suggest that, okay, so it's not only me that feels this way. You still have feelings for me, because we have the Eight of Cups. So there could be some sort of expression of emotion at work is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up also with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is Pisces energy. I do feel there's going to be some sort of emotional breakthrough whereby this person just expresses something, or they give you a look, or for some of you, you could actually kiss this person at work. Because I'm hearing share now, it's in his kiss. So maybe words are not said, but there may be a kiss that changes everything. And after this actual kiss, then it may be a situation of, oh, I actually do like you. I do still have feelings for you. But I don't really feel that's going to be mentioned because this person seems quite close off. You could be the one to express in word, and this person could be the one to express in action. This person could also give you some sort of gift as well, as a declaration of, my feelings are still there for you. Yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So something could interrupt this actual connection is what I'm picking up, because I did title it, Some People Are Not Happy. So there could be someone or some people that are not happy. This could also be an energy of misfortune coming into the mix as well, right? It could be a person, it could be a Sagittarius person, it could be a Virgo, it could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. I'm going to clarify this, but I feel as if there is going to be some sort of misfortune. What is this misfortune? Is it a person? Is it a situation? Someone could have misfortune in their money, which is why they held back in regards to, yeah, it could be friends. They could have friends that are interfering in the connection. They could have friends that are in their ear saying, I don't think that's a good match for you. Or even if they're not saying it in words, it could be felt. So this person may not know what to do. That could put you in a bit of a predicament, because they may feel like, do I appease the masses or do I go with what my heart wants? And that could be one of the reasons why Spirit didn't make you and this other person connect much sooner. Yeah, because I feel like with the Fool card, this person may decide to align with the group, because the Fool card is Aquarius energy, right? And Aquarius is all about the people. Aquarius energy can be quite detached, but they can be very social. They have a lot of acquaintances. they could be humanitarians, etc. So this person may want to stick to their morals and their values, right? And this person could actually be in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith, or have, yeah, they could be in Aquarius or have an Aquarius in their chart. And there's something about wanting to show up for the people. And I feel as if this individual is very popular amongst their peers, right? This individual does have that type of sparkly, shiny, Moorish energy about them. And even if you see it, other people see it too. It's what I'm picking up. And you also have that energy about you too. This is one of the reasons why I feel like you both connected. And I feel like this person's giving off earth angel vibes, healing vibes. This person is a healer. They heal people through just being in close proximity to people. They heal people by, they are a helper. They help a lot of people. They've done a lot of things, maybe for charity. They've maybe helped people that are quite, I'm hearing, like broken in a sense. And I feel like you both connected to each other when you were both broken. So by you both connecting to each other, it's like you're both healing each other. You both mirror each other because you have the same essence. It's what I'm picking up. I do feel like, I don't know much about this star seed and things like this, but I do feel like this person is a star seed. And I feel like you are a star seed as well. I'm hearing the word not from here. So there's an energy of you both resonating with each other on a spiritual level because you both know that you are both different and you both have some sort of effect. I feel like your energy is a little bit different from theirs though. You do have an effect on people, but your effect on people can be one whereby, either they're into you or either they're coming for you, whereas with this individual, their energy is more of, it's giving fan behavior, like Michael Jackson or something, where people are just falling over themselves just to get a glimpse or to be in their energy, to talk to them. It's more that type of energy, whereas your energy is more like, some people can feel quite threatened by you. Whereas with this person's energy, people just want to be known. Or people, how can I put it? People want to be seen with this person because it makes them feel an energy of importance. And this person makes people they do make people, feel very important. They do. They don't understand how expensive their energy is. And it's quite funny because they're quite guarded, but yet they're so open with other people. And it's almost like it's a role that they're playing. For some of you, this person could actually be in the public eye. They could be famous, and if this person is famous, then you could meet on the internet. For some of you, they could be like a social media influencer, is what I'm picking up. They could be like some type of spiritual leader, or they don't have to be. They could have their own business online, and you may have went to one of their seminars or something like this. But I feel like this person's in the public eye, and I feel like your energy is an energy whereby it's an energy that's very powerful. It definitely stands out. But some people are for it and some people are not for it. And the people that are not for it are generally the people that feel intimidated by it. So it's an energy of unfairness with your energy and how people react to your energy, because you and this person's energy are both resonating in the same frequency, the same high vibrational frequency with a star card. But for some reason you may get a bit of flack for what you do or who you are or something like this. But yeah, going back to the point with this card right here, there's going to be some sort of misfortune. So maybe this person's money situation could take a dip and then it causes some sort of halt in your connection. This could also suggest that this person may panic because they may fear their, there's something about their values, and there's some difference between the two of you. Maybe you could come from different walks of life, different cultural backgrounds. This could be an interracial connection as well. So there's something here. Hi, Jania. I hope I said that right. So there's some sort of interference here whereby this person has like some swift change of mind. It just comes in very dramatically. It may come in it could shock you because things will be going fine with the Wheel of Fortune, say it's upright, and then something changes and you may feel to yourself, wait a minute, we were getting on, we were getting to know each other. What was, what was the change? And I feel like what the change is, or what the change will be, right, is there's some sort of money fluctuation, as well as this person having this, in their view, aha moment that makes them feel, or that will make them feel like, this is wrong, I can't do it. Because like I said, there's a difference between the both of you. Now, I feel like there could be a difference in values, there could be a difference in backgrounds, religion, there's a difference here, maybe in status as well. And I'm not saying this person is looking down on you, or you're looking down on this person, but I feel like these issues came up. Like, I can't be with someone that works in this, what are people going to say? You see, it's all tied back to a group. And that's why Spirit probably didn't want you and this person to connect at a certain time, because Spirit knew that this person had to work through their outlook on life and where their outlooks are attached to. And it is actually attached to the group, because they're around so much people all the time. They actually don't give themselves time to think about what they actually want, because they're absorbing so much energy. This person is very healing, and a lot of people want to be around them all the time. And because of this, they're taking on other people's energies, other people's thoughts, opinions, or they know of other people's thoughts and opinions, and they value these individuals. So that is what the change is. What are people going to say? We're not from the same background. We have different jobs. You work here, I work here. No. And it's like, no, this can't work. For some of you, I feel like, and it's going to come in so swiftly, and it may shock you. I'm hearing it could be quite heartbreaking, because you may not even get an explanation, but that is what I feel it is, if that does happen. And also, I feel like there's some sort of money fluctuations that will occur. This person may have to move, and they may feel like, okay, what is the point of me getting into something deep, and then I've got to move to the other part of the world? Or how can I get into a connection with pile, I'm about to say pile number one. How can I get into a connection with my butterfly, which is yourself, and my money funny? Like, how are we going to do things? They're going to be expecting this of me and that of me. So they're going to be making assumptions as to what you would expect. And based off that, they're going to make the decision for the both of you, unfortunately. Now, on another hand, this does suggest that this individual will feel that they can't expand with you, because there could be interferences here. There could be, like I said, friends getting in the way. They could also fear, what would this mean for my actual career? My job is going to be on the line, right? Clarify Temperance card. There's something to do with a Sagittarius. Clarify Temperance card. Yeah, there could be someone here that is not happy about this actual pairing. This person could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Sagittarius, or, this other person that is, could be a Sagittarius, because we've got Sagittarius here twice. We also got Pisces and we've got Virgo, right? So I feel like, let's see, there could be a Sagittarius energy that is not happy about this connection, or the energy of you both being different is a major factor, or their friends could make them feel, or people that are part of the group could make them feel, even if your person doesn't say, and I don't like saying your person, but just to make it easier, right? But even if your person doesn't say, oh, I like my butterflies, or, me and my butterflies are getting to know each other, people are going to sense the connection, but try and do things to downplay who you are, to make your person feel like they shouldn't be around you. Clarify Temperance card, please. So your person may feel quite indecisive about their decision. Clarify Temperance card. Clarify Temperance card, please. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person may feel like in order to expand, they need to focus more on their money. But there is an energy around that. I'm hearing the word, could be guilt tripping this individual. This person may decide to expand elsewhere. We did pick up, yeah, you see. Okay, so there is a third party situation going on here because we've got the Three of Cups, right? So this third party could include a Sagittarius person, an Aries person, a Virgo person, right? Or a Leo person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. And third party doesn't just mean romantic relationship. It could be friendships as well. Or you could be of those signs that I mentioned. So I feel like there is an energy or energies that are around your person that are trying to, or will try to gear your person away from you and to try and make them just focus on their work. These individuals know that work is very important to your person. So they could be saying things like, oh, but you think you got enough money to be in a relationship? Or I bet you that person likes the high life. Or they're not really from our background. You think that they're going to understand our culture? Just little nitpicking things to try and lure the person that you're connected to away from you and to take you out of your power. Okay? And to make this person look elsewhere for a brighter future. And for some of you, this individual, whoever these people are, they may be interested in the person that you're connecting with. They may have their own hidden agenda. But yeah, these individuals are going to be blocking the actual connection. They're going to be a problem for you. They're not going to want your person to invest in you, is what I'm picking up. And your person may just decide to let the situation go because they may feel like the situation is just causing too much stress. They may not know on a spiritual level that's what it is, but the thoughts, the connection that they have with you is real, right? But they are still energetically and spiritually connected to their friends and whoever they work with too. So this person it's very strange because on one hand they're closed off emotionally, but on another hand they're very spiritually open to these types of energies, right? And they get easily swayed. And they're going to be easily swayed away from you because they're not rooted and grounded in their truth. So that's why I feel like things could start off nice and peacefully and then it just ends abruptly. What's going to transpire between my butterflies and this person to even get into this power couple? So this is indicating that there's going to be a separation between the two of you. So what's going to happen after the separation? And the reason why the separation occurred, as we just, looked at, some people just felt like, no, this is not right. Okay, let's take a look. Why did these people intervene? Why did these friends intervene into this connection? Why did they intervene? I'm looking at the Drawing Virtue Romantic Angels card, and I'm looking at the card that says passion. So I feel like may feel as if, even if it's unspoken, you and your person have a lot of passion. Maybe they're lacking passion in their own life. That could be a thing. Okay, so why do these friends deter this person away from my butterfly spirit? Why? Oh yeah, because they're scared that you will both be in a power couple. Because whoever these individuals are, okay, they see your worth or they know of you, right? And they may have tried to downplay who you are. You see, we've got the Ten of Wands here and we've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very powerful. He's very assertive. He's dominant. He's courageous. He's magnetic. He's got charisma. He's got star quality. You embody that energy. So these individuals don't want this other person who they see in the same light to align with you because, again, you will be a power couple. They may not say it in those words like they're going to be a power couple, but they just know like it just can't happen. In their view, it just can't happen. Though on a spiritual level, they know that you are both an energetic match. Okay? But they just don't want it to be you. Now, for some of you, it could be people on your side. But this is the reason why these energies have come up against this connection and intervened in this connection. And it doesn't help that this person's not rooted and grounded as well. Because if they were, they would have saw what the situation was and they would have put a stop to it. So this is the reason why these individuals intervene. Because, and that's the thing, they can see a little bit more than this individual can see. And they know that. And they, for some of you, know that they have the power to deter your person away from their purpose. because maybe your person looks up to these people. Again, there's something around your person really loving their job, and these individuals could act as if they love their job as well, or they could love their job. And on one hand, it could be like, oh, if my butterflies person gets with yourself, then they're not going to put a lot into the business. Or for some of you, just saw the Empress card, it could be an ex-partner that still has feelings for this person, even though they may be divorced or something. Or, you know, they may have heard your person talk about you, they may have seen a picture online and it creates some sort of obsession. You know, for some of you, they just see you both around work and they just catch the vibe that you both like each other. They can see that you are a hard worker, you've got a strong energy, very powerful presence, and this person's got a strong energy, and they can just see it and they don't want it to happen. Okay, so how are things going to transpire between my butterflies and this person? Okay, so we've got the Five of Pentacles. So after being left out in the cold, it's in the reverse. I feel like something's going to change, something's going to shift. This could occur after May. It may have occurred in the now, or there's something to do with the 5th, right? So you were unfortunately left out in the cold. You may have left this person out in the cold. You may have taken an L and thought, you know what, there's nothing I can do. I can't beg you to see who I am and that I'm not going to hurt you. I can't change your mind if you think these things. I'm just going to have to let this go. And I feel like in that energy of you releasing the connection and not trying to force the issue, some of you actually surrendered the actual connection, or you will surrender the connection. And that's when I feel like there's going to be a shift. So there's an energy of you both surrendering the connection. This person's going to be focused on their work, and they're going to find that they don't get that satisfaction that they thought they would get in their work. Maybe they did before they met you, but when they met you, you changed their views around filling up self, because they felt like going to work, making a lot of money, or whatever the case is, or working 5 jobs, that's going to bring them satisfaction. And when they met you, it's like, I feel something I haven't felt in a long time, you know. And I feel like on your part, you may come to the point where you may not want to abandon yourself anymore. You may have felt that you were abandoning yourself within this connection, trying to hold on to something that wasn't going anywhere, because behind the scenes, the connection was being sabotaged. So it was like you were up against all these different energies attacking the situation before it got opportunity to manifest. So I feel like once you both surrender the situation, that's when you're going to both come together. Yeah, because it's going to be a new beginning. And this new beginning could actually occur in March for some of you. But I feel more so since Neptune has gone into Aries, because Neptune was in Pisces, its ruler. But Neptune in Aries is a different energy. I don't know if you guys can feel it. You know, because Neptune is that planet. It's a beautiful planet. That is all about dreams and illusions and, you know, magic, make-believe. And I think of Neptune, I think of like poetry, romance. Something that's like a mirage. And then you pair that up with the sign Aries, which is bold, which is powerful, you know. And Aries is the ruler of the 1st house. So what was hidden is going to be revealed. So I feel like whatever illusions were going on behind the scenes in regards to manipulation, you know, it could also be this person's thought patterns or your thought patterns. Please take what resonates. The energies could flip-flop, yeah? I feel like that's going to be shattered. Or it has been shattered. Or it will be shattered. Because Neptune is in Aries until October. And Aries is a sign where they're very assertive, they're very confident, they're pioneers, they go after what they want, they're go-getters. So in regards to, you know, Neptune being connected to Aries, things that are romantic will be seized, I should say, as opposed to when Neptune was in Pisces, its home ruler, things were glossed over. Oh, they didn't mean that. Oh, that person's not a cheat. Oh, that friend is not a thief. Oh, my friend, you know. But when Neptune now that Neptune's in Aries, it's like you see the situation for what it is. So I feel like some sort of illusion is going to be shattered. I hope I made sense with that, because I was just channeling that. Some sort of illusion is going to be shattered, or some sort of illusion is shattered. And this person, it's almost like you're both going to get a second chance. Now, this could occur when Neptune goes into Aries. And please listen back to this if you feel drawn to anyway. You don't have to, because I know everyone's busy. But this could be like when Neptune stays in Aries next year and stays in Aries for a few years, because it's going to come back out. Sorry, I'm talking about Saturn. Saturn's in Aries as well. Yeah, Saturn's in Aries. Neptune stays in Aries for a long time. And I feel like ever since it... Go and check out when Neptune went into Aries. I should have written down my notes, but I didn't know these cards would come up. But Saturn's in Aries. It's coming out in October, and then it's going back in again to Pisces, and then it's coming back out next year, February, for the next 3 years. And it won't go, Saturn won't go into Pisces until maybe another 30 years again, right? But I feel like because Saturn's in Aries and Neptune's in Aries, you know, it's shattering illusions, Neptunian energy, of what this individual that you're dealing with thought. Maybe they talk themselves out of the situation, like I mentioned before. Oh, it's not going to work because this person's too good to be true. Because Neptune is a too good to be true type sign as well, where you gloss over things that are, you know, things that are a bit deceitful. This person may have felt that they couldn't trust you, especially with what happened in the past, because they didn't heal from their past. That Saturnian energy, okay? And Saturn is going to force them to face what they want, who they want, and to release the need to always be in control and to surrender, in a sense. And this is what I feel is going to be playing out in your connection, okay? So there's going to be a new beginning between the two of you, a new passionate beginning. And I don't feel like that passion ever died. But again, we're seeing this energy again. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to be moving in both of your favor, okay? So I feel like you could both be at a place, whereby your career's going well. Some of you may have changed jobs, you know, moved to a different location, or some of you simply may have just been embarking on some sort of higher learning. Some of you may have gone to college or university, or taken up a course, you know, deepening your spirituality, really doing the work, or just traveling is what I'm picking up, because there's the energy of you both surrendering. And I feel for this individual or yourself that money is going to be going well for both of you, or this individual, where it will allow both of you to expand and want to expand outwardly. It's almost as if a lot of good things are going to be going on in both of your lives, and you're both going to be thinking, oh, I'd love to share this energy with someone. I'd love to share this celebration or period of my life with someone, you know. And there's the energy of both looking at the possibilities of how great it would actually be to, you know, expand this energy that you both have with another person. We've got 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's something about when Saturn comes out of Pisces. I kept talking about that, and the 8 of Cups is actually a Saturn in Pisces card. Imagine that. Spirit doesn't lie. So I feel like I said, Saturn has come out of Pisces. He's going back into Pisces in October, but Saturn's in Aries now. And I feel like that energy is more beneficial for your connection. Now, I don't know where Aries is in your chart, or you could have Libra in your chart as well. So if Saturn's in Aries and you have Libra in your chart, it's going to hit your 7th house, right? And your 7th house talks about contracts, work contracts, relationship contracts, okay? And with that energy, it does talk about if you are in a connection. Because I remember when Saturn was in my 7th house about 2 years ago, my fiance proposed to me. Now, for some of you, this could be a thing, like you could get proposed to. But for others of you, because look, to me, this is Aries card, and this is definitely a Saturn in Pisces card. So I feel like when Saturn was in Pisces, it was hardening your connection. It was restricting it. It wasn't making it move. And Aries is a very confident sign. So yes, Saturn is a restrictive energy, but Aries is rebellious, okay? And I feel like there's going to be an energy of rebellion with the both of you. Like, you're both going to think, okay, I'm not missing out on this opportunity. Opportunity was given in the past, but it wasn't taken. So there's going to be like an energy of, I'm not missing out on this opportunity. I don't think things were in your favor in the past for both of you. And I feel like either yourself or this individual had the rose-colored glasses on. And now it's been taken away and you can see a situation for what it is. And it's almost as if Spirit is giving you both this second chance. Saying like, you both weren't ready. You both had to do the work when Saturn was in Pisces. Saturn's going back into Pisces, so you're going to have to wrap up that work that the residue of the work that you still need to do. But we're going to put Saturn into Aries now and use this time wisely, because, he's moving back into Pisces, which was hard for your connection. So do what you will with this time frame, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, and this person's going to charge towards you. I feel like this person may make the first move. It's almost as if the energy of, I don't know, Saturn, I don't know where Aries is hitting this person. There could be an Aries for some of you. There could be an Aquarius. And Aquarius and Aries, they sextile each other. That's a harmonious connection. So this energy is going to benefit this connection or this person. If they're Sagittarius, it's going to be in their 5th house as well. So there could be a lot of restrictions around fun, self-expression and so forth. But you can still like work with that energy is what I'm picking up. But I feel like this connection is going to, I'm hearing full steam ahead. Because the Knight of Wands is a very, insistent energy. So there's going to be an energy of insistence, like, I need to take this opportunity. I can't let this opportunity go. So this individual may reach out to you more. They may connect with you more, call you more, want to hang out with you more. Starting things off on a friendship basis as well. Yeah, because we've got the 7 of Wands, sorry. So there's still an energy of, okay, I'm going to take things slow, but I still want you to know that there is an interest there. So this individual may appear quite light-hearted, but it may not be nothing too heavy at first, because they have been doing the work and they're going to come out of that mindset of feeling trapped and stuck and restricted in their head. They're going to want to, there's the energy of you both enjoying time with each other. This could be, Leo season could be of significance, ending of July, August, or the summertime, right? They may want to get in touch with their inner child. They may be getting in touch with their inner child at the moment. It's what I'm picking up. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate you. Because the Sun card is Leo energy, 5th house energy, and it speaks about creativity, self-expression, dates with individuals. So you and this individual could go out on your first date in August or ending of July or during the summer period. You're still going to be connecting at work if you work with this person. So I feel like you're both going to be building up the communication with each other, the friendship, the bond. Yeah, working with each other. So we've got the 3 of Cups again, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So you could work with this individual and they do have other energies around them. So I feel like this situation is going to be more of a friendship one in the beginning, but there still will be other energies around them, whereas this person's still going to want to make it be known that they are interested in you. And the thing is, these other energies are going to be blocked. I feel like these energies reign supreme during Saturn in Pisces. Now, these people could be mutables. This is why these situations were able to play out the way that they did. But now Saturn's in Aries, things will not transpire the way that it did before. Your person's thought patterns won't keep them, restricted. Because we've got the 10 of Wands. This is like, okay, that was the old paradigm. That was the old cycle. That's not, it's like almost as if Saturn's saying, no, that's not happening no more. This is number 10. 10 of Wands. Take away the 0 is 1. Number 1 rules Aries. And Aries in Saturn and Aries is blocking those naysayers out, whether they like it or not. Two of Pentacles, your person may be quite indecisive in regards to, I'm hearing, I'm not letting this situation go with yourself, and I still want to be friends with these people, but I'm not letting this situation go. Whereas before, they were quick to drop you and to aside with these individuals. But they realize on a subconscious level that they're getting a second chance. So I feel like it's going to start off as a friendship at first. And then for some of you, you may go on, you may go on a date with this individual during the summertime. How will things progress, please? How will things progress with my butterflies and their person? I'm hearing your person is going to see who you really are, which is their mirror. And that's the thing. This individual you're dealing with did not feel like they could ever meet someone that can match them. So as I was saying before we were rudely cut out, your person is going to be in the energies of blocking out any type of interferences that may have occurred in the past. It's almost as if they're going to be taking a more stoic stance and really taking ownership of what they want in their life with that Aries energy, and not necessarily meaning that they're going to see that they were influenced by outsiders and their opinions, but it's more of a selfish energy that they will be in. Like, I'm not going to miss out on this opportunity again. I'm going to go after what I want and who I want, which is yourself. Now, I asked the cards, how would your connection play out? And we have worth waiting for. So again, there's an energy of you both surrendering this connection. But at the back of both of your minds, there is an inkling of, I hope you don't forget about me, and I hope you do wait for me. And I feel like even during your time of separation, of not being with each other, I feel that you may have both expanded in other areas of your life that doesn't have to do with relationships. It may have been different friendships. It may have been, embarking on a course, embarking on some sort of travel, right? Some sort of higher learning. But then there's an energy of feeling like there is something missing. There's something I feel that's missing. Not that you couldn't both, fill that void yourself, but there is an energy of feeling like there's something missing, and that thing that is missing is a person. And that person, because there was the energy of, I want to share this beautiful time with someone, and then both of your minds go back to each other. So how would your relationship play out? Again, I did pick up an energy of it starting off as a friendship and being reacquainted with each other as well, right? I'm sorry if it cut out. My battery just died. How professional. But yeah, I feel like, even my battery cutting out is something of significance as well, because it indicates to me that's how things may have occurred between the two of you. Things were going so fine, and this person may have just dipped. For some of you, this person may have ghosted some of you, unfortunately, or they may have said, look, I can't do this. It came very abruptly. So how would your connection play out? So we've got unrequited love. So on one hand, you may feel as if, okay, we're just going to be friends. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So I feel like there's going to be I'm hearing censorship in regards to telling one another about how you feel about each other. So you may feel at times, or this person may feel at times, that it's one-sided, there's nothing to it. And then we've got romantic feelings. There may be a feeling of, and I feel like it's tied in with you both just taking things slow, or this person wanting to be in the energies of just being friends and just seeing where it goes with that, as opposed to both of you putting pressure on, what should we do? Should we be together or whatever? Because I feel like things were going very fast in the beginning and then it ended as quickly. So there may be periods where you both may feel that there's no romantic feelings. It's just a friendship. But then something is going to be said, whispered, or you may give each other a certain look where you will both realize, okay, it's on. All right, it's one of those things again. And Spirit is saying not to get into that type of toxic dynamic, but this is a very confusing connection, to say the least. It's not as simple as, oh, I like you, you like me, let's be together. It's a lot of things going into the mix. It's a lot of things such as, insecurities, feeling good enough, self-worth, financial status, jobs, opinions of others, people's backgrounds. That's all coming to the mix, and it's like a big pot of confusion that's just swirling around, and it's like unpacking all of that, or pouring all of that out of a pot, and just putting all those issues that were an issue, even though it may be looked at in a different time as not being an issue, because it was made an issue. It's about looking at those issues and working through those issues, and that's what's being done, and that's why there might be a prolong of this connection actually coming together. And then we've got pay attention to the red flag. So maybe before, this individual was in the energy of thinking you're not to be trusted. I remember they were being manipulated and swayed, and it's almost as if they were telling themselves, or you could be in this energy, or you were in this energy in the past, telling yourself that it's too good to be true. You both may have downplayed the actual connection. Someone may have actually denied their feelings to the other with the unrequited love, making yourself or the other person feel like it was one-sided when it really wasn't, because feelings were being repressed, feelings were being hidden. Okay? And then we've got retreat. So I feel like you're going to be more out in the open with how you feel about each other. People are going to start picking up on this as well. I'm hearing some people may be angry because these individuals, some people may be angry because you could be different from each other. You could have different backgrounds, right? So some people may have felt that they succeeded in the past with deterring yourself or this person away from each other. But they're going to be angry to see that this actual chemistry still coexists. Who's going to be angry about this connection? Well, even if they are angry, I don't feel like your person's going to care. Okay, someone that could be angry could be a Pisces, or it could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or it could be a mum or a mother figure. They're going to be very angry that this person is going to want to move towards you. In the past, I feel like they allowed this individual to, or individuals to interfere with this actual connection. But it's going to bring up a lot of fears for whoever this person is, that may have gotten to deter your person, or may have deterred you away from your person in the past. There's going to be a lot of fears in regards to not being able to have that power anymore. There's going to be a lot of hidden fears, and maybe, well, there's something around, maybe someone might try and interfere to convince you that your person's feelings are not true, or to convince your person. Clarify unrequited love and 9 of Wands, please. Yeah, there's an energy here, Hermit card, that may try and convince you, if you know this person. This could be done in the spiritual though. Or they may have tried to convince your person that you don't like them, or they're not for you. This person could be a Pisces or a Virgo. But something is going to be opposing here. Something that was, because Virgo and Pisces oppose each other, right? But if something was succeeding in the past, it's going to be met with opposition in the now. So it's almost like someone's losing their power, because it could have been spell work. I didn't want it to be one of those readings, but there's definitely heavy manipulation that was in this actual situation here. And spell work could also mean like manipulation. But I feel more so someone is going to lack effort in trying to allow, this could be a mum or a mother figure or a sister, right? Allow this person to move towards you. They're going to have to admit it to themselves that this person is possibly in love with you. And that's when I feel, for some of you, that's when this cycle of manipulation, of people pleasing is going to be broken. Maybe once, I'm not saying the power is in these other people or this person's hands, but once something is admitted because someone's going to come to some sort of realization on a spiritual level. If they didn't want to see it in the 3D, they may have been trying to play something out in the 3D like it's not real, or try to manipulate you using some sort of glamour magic to make you think that your person doesn't want you, doesn't like you. They may have even said this to you. They may, for some of you, sent you a message and said, look, I don't know, or they may have sent your person a message, but it was designed to deter you both off each other's path. But this is not going to work anymore. Some sort of spell is going to be broken here. With a Queen of Pentacles type person, it could be an ex-spouse, it could be some sort of mother figure, or this energy that is interfering. Yeah, because they may want their husband back, or they may want their wife back, or they may see this person as their King of Pentacles. They see this person as, as much as they see you and this individual being in some sort of power couple, they feel like the person that you're with, or they feel like you and them are that power couple. So it's almost like they're trying to destiny swap. 7 of Swords. This person's trying to destiny swap with this masculine energy, and then it's going to be met with disconnect, because your person's going to want to move towards you. They're going to be more in a assertive energy, because we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. So this other energy wants to be with your person, but that's going to be blocked by spirit. Maybe some sort of divorce is finalized, and then your person thinks, okay, now I can make a move towards, I'm picking up different scenarios here, towards you. Or it could be a situation where these individuals work with each other, and this person has secret feelings for your person, or someone has secret feelings for you, and they could have been trying, there's some sort of interference here. But I'm getting the gist that someone feels like they could be a power couple with you, or they could be a power couple with your person, but that's going to be blocked with the Ace of Swords. So how are you and your person going to get into this? Because we're just going on and on here. So let's just see anyway. What is the outcome for this actual connection, and what will this connection actually bring to the forefront? How will this connection help the collective? Because generally, when two powerful souls get together in the connection, they are met with, sometimes they can be met with a lot of people coming up against them, because it's almost as if some people don't want to see two divine beings coming together, because they know that they are supposed to bring something beautiful and magical into this world, whether that is a job, a creative outlet, that they, something creative, a creative project, a child, something is supposed to manifest from a connection like this, and some people are sent to destroy it to make sure it doesn't manifest. Okay, so how will this connection unfold? How will this connection unfold? Like Spirit's delaying, letting me know. How will this connection unfold, and how will it end up in a power couple? Okay, it's going to unfold when your person decides to, not play about with their emotions, not downgrade their emotions, not juggle as well. Like not trying to people please, keeping one foot in and one foot out, working through their fears as well. Okay, and not being easily manipulated. What will happen? Again, the money cards come up again. When they feel more stable and they feel like they're able to provide as well. I feel like this person is going to want this situation to be in secret, though. They are not going to want people to know about your connection with each other. Because we've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. This indicates to me that they are going to make some sort of offer. They're going to come towards you when they're feeling more mature, more stable. But it's going to be done in secret, because it's almost as if intuitively the person's waking up, or they will wake up to something. 1 and 8 is 9. Yeah, they're going to be coming out of their fears, right? And I feel like, I don't know, it's something like when the moon is sextiling Mars, because Mars is in Virgo right now. So when the moon's in Cancer or Pisces, when that aspect is, I feel, present, that's when something can occur. because the moon rules your emotions and Mars is all about taking action. And I feel like this person will take action, but they're going to be in touch with their emotions, whereby they will intuitively be guided by spirit to say, this is not the right time, or I do want to be with my butterflies. However, I get an inkling that it's ruffling a few feathers, and genuinely, your person is a private person anyway. So in the beginning, thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate you. In the beginning, it spoke of your person holding back from you. It's going to be speaking of your person holding back from their fears, not allowing their fears in the past to interject and to sabotage them even more. So the Two of Cups in the reverse, that's this individual's energy to say, I'm hearing we can't be friends. Deborah Cox, she's got a song called We Can't Be Friends, I think, with Next. Beautiful song. But also, I don't want people to see us together. Not in a way whereby they want to hide you. They don't want people interfering. Because on one hand, they're very private. And on another hand, yeah, there's something about a party here for some of you and a date. Because we've got the Hierophant card as well. Yeah, they just know that people are going to judge the connection, is what I'm picking up. And I feel like I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? So I feel like this person, they know that people are going to judge this actual situation. They know, with the Hierophant card. But it's almost as if this person will be confronting, I'm hearing, their outdated values. But they know that there's people that are still stuck in those outdated values. And there's no change in them. So that's one of the reasons why this connection will be kept secret. But I feel for some of you, there's something about a marriage here as well, This could be further down the line, which indicates that you and this person could actually end up getting married. Or you both could go to some sort of celebration, some sort of party, or be invited to a wedding, something of that sort. But there's some sort of date here, because we've got like the marriage card and we've got the child. So this could be further along into the future where something occurs out of this connection, whereby you and this individual do end up getting married and having a child, or working on a creative project, or healing both of your inner child as well. That is one of the things that is going to occur first and foremostly, I feel, for both of you. So, and I'm also seeing that you and this individual will be spreading your love and your light wherever you go. So this does lead to a happy ending. It could result in a child, it could result in a marriage as well. But I also feel like it leads to healing first and foremostly, and recognition of what one values and what one deserves. And I feel like this connection actually brought forth to your person of what do they actually want, what do they actually value. Are they sticking to those outdated values because they were bestowed upon them, or are those values your person's real internal values? And I feel like meeting you and you being different from who they usually date, and them being different from who you usually date, has made both of you actually look at your beliefs. So some sort of belief system is going to be shattered here. And again, with the Two of Cups, it's going to be interference. Clarify Two of Cups, please. Interference is from who? You see, people are going to be obsessed with your relationship, because you're both going to represent this connection whereby it demonstrates love. Like, you both exude love and healing. And whoever you come into contact with, it actually, your energies combined is very powerful. And your energies is one whereby you actually heal others. And that could just simply mean by just having a conversation, by giving your time. But you both make people feel seen, heard of, respected. And some people will look at your connection and feel like, because I feel like this could be an interracial connection. This could be a connection whereby it's same gender as well. And I'm hearing against all odds, you will come back in alignment with each other. And it's to help raise the vibrational frequency of the universe, I feel, with this Ten of Cups card. This could be a connection whereby you and this other person have blended families as well. They could have children already, you can have children already, or you can have children, they may not have children, then you create a child together, or vice versa. There's some sort of shift here, there's some sort of change whereby you're going to, people will benefit off this connection. People will also feel as if you both can do this, then that gives me an opportunity and a chance to have the same thing. And I feel like you're both going to be exuding love, and not a selfish type of love, a freedom type of love, whereby you both give each other that opportunity to be independent throughout the relationship. You're both friends within that relationship. You both look at each other lovingly. You both enjoy each other's company. You're both encouraging and inspiring. Yes, you do have your downtimes and your moments, and you're both authentic in that. But there's a genuine love there that is felt, and that is admired in some sense, and that is fixated upon by others. Others are going to be in awe of you. How will this connection be a power couple connection? What type of situations will play out in my butterfly's connection with their person? So we've got 10th house. So 10th house talks about status, okay? Fame. You identify strongly with your career and need to have a respected role. So this card actually came out in the reverse. So before, maybe you and your person were more about status and career, and maybe you were both trying to fill a void, and there's nothing wrong in that, right? But I feel like through connecting with each other, you realize that your happiness is not just in the money that you make. It's about the experiences. It's about who you share your time with. Okay, so yes, you'll both be career focused, but it's not going to be to the point where you're overworking and, you're not having a social life. You are likely to have many jobs throughout your life, and your emotions rule your career. So that's not going to happen anymore in this connection. There's going to be an energy of prioritizing, make time for, maybe some of you overworked, or this person overworked because they weren't happy and they just felt like, F relationships, F women, F men. I'm just going to work, I'm going to make sure I stunt upon those people that hurt me. It could have been that type of energy, and a hatred to the opposite sex in some cases until you met each other. Your career may revolve around communication and networking. So I feel like if this person was, in the public eye, you were in the public eye, and you had to always give your time and energy to the public, that might be minimized now. That might be minimized. And I say that might be minimized in regards to if you guys were always open and quite susceptible to manipulation from others. You're going to be more mindful of who you allow around you, because it's an energy of you both being very private in this connection. And maybe not talking about your relationship to people as well. A lot of people might not know, but those that do know, there will be a fascination and a fixation, especially the ones that had tried to separate the two of you. You aim to have a career involving a hobby or marrying someone who has accomplished something. So both of you are accomplished, and you're not getting together for status reasons. You're both going to align with each other, both successful and powerful in your own right, and both recognizing and seeing each other's worth and value, and connecting with each other for that reason. And maybe in the past, you may have dated people who wanted to align with you because of your status, because of your energy, because of, who you are, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, your job role, whatever the case is. And I feel strongly for this person, but it's not going to be that way with you. It's not 3D based with you, the two of you. You wish to lead and are great at organizing yourself and others effectively. So both of you are going to be leaders in this actual connection as well. We've got Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius. This person could be a Sagittarius. We've got Sagittarius are honest, optimistic, witty, independent, and adventurous. They enjoy traveling and sports. Negative traits: inconsistent, reckless, and something cold. So I feel like if you and your person were in that energy in the beginning, being quite, nonchalant, reckless, and not really valuing or caring about each other's feelings, that is not going to be an energy that's going to be in your connection. Because I remember seeing the Wheel of Fortune, and it was in the reverse, so the connection didn't get a chance to expand. I feel like you and your person are just going to grow higher and higher with each other in terms of spirituality, maybe travel, taking up courses with each other, having the same outlook and morals as each other, and expanding on your knowledge with each other and learning from each other is what I'm picking up. So it could be like a teacher student connection where you teach this person things, or they teach you things, and you generally enjoy each other's company and like to learn from each other. We've got Mars energy. Mars rules your actions and overall energy to reach your ambition. So both of you will push each other to reach your goals. Both of you will encourage each other, will inspire each other. So this indicates that you still will have your separate goals and ideals that you want to accomplish, that you want to achieve, and you will both be each other's cheerleader. This ain't going to be a connection whereby one partner's hating on the other, so the other person downgrades themselves and sabotages themselves to appease or keep the relationship. No, you're both go-getters, you both go hard at work, and you're both going to achieve things in your career individually and together is what I'm picking up. So maybe some of you may start going to the gym with this person. You may decide to start eating healthily. I feel like you will both teach each other about your cultures as well, because I feel like some of you are from different cultural backgrounds. So there'll be a lot of learning and understanding and appreciation and respect and admiration for one another's backgrounds, or some sort of knowledge that you both have. This is a very, I'm hearing bountiful connection. So much layers, right? So how would your connection be? We've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Mercury. So I feel like it's going to be a connection whereby a lot of people do look up to you. A lot of people will want to find out about, how you got together. This is the type of connection where people will still want to be in your energy field as well, because they'll be in awe. Like, how did you manage to be together? Because this is like, it's giving me Pretty Woman vibes. It's also giving me, I don't know why I'm hearing, a Notebook. Same gender connection. And I feel like because you're both going to be at peace and at one with yourself when you're on the street together, there's going to be an energy of love that is going to be experienced by all that you come into contact with, as if you have not got a care in the world. Both enjoying each other's company, both liking each other, and just being in that moment. We've got Taurus, so both valuing each other. So the glances, the looks, the investment, you both will invest in each other. This could mean that you invest in, for some of you, this person may decide to invest in a business for you, or you may decide to invest in a business together that will help other people. This could be something around fitness, coaching. Maybe some of you could be into stocks. Maybe some of you may want to help others get on the property ladder. You could decide to start buying Airbnbs and renting them out. There's something that you're both going to invest in with each other as well. Okay, so we've got Gemini. You're a natural conversationalist and always have a witty response ready. You learn best, from teachers and stimulating environments. So I feel like some of you may decide to collaborate with this individual. You may decide to give guest speaking, events for others to benefit from. You may even decide to go around and help others that are in a similar situation and give them like knowledge on how you both got together. There's something around that where you have your own podcast shows for some of you, or for others of you, I feel as if, because the Gemini energy is the third house energy, and that does speak about social media, podcasting. It speaks about blogs, etc. And I feel like you may both use your voice to show other people, if you're in this situation, then it can end in a good way. You can end up together. Yes, you may have to go through these situations with the parents or with the, the friends and the co-workers, but if you really want it, you can make it work, so you could join forces and create your own platform where you're public speakers and where you're giving advice to other people. Some of you could actually, even though I mentioned that you both want to be private, there's something around both of you having your own YouTube channel where you talk about your relationship or something like that. Or some of you could have like a private business where you are helping other people to better their life in some way, to put themselves out there. So people will be looking up to both of you as well. I'm hearing the word go-getters. So we also have Uranus. You're both going to be seen as very quirky, unique, and original. You know, both of you, again, with the same signs. You could be an Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, or those signs could be of importance. Those seasons could be of importance. And I feel that people will view you both as, you know, very different, but individuals who both love each other, individuals who are very social, very likable, very relatable as well. So some of you could be in the public eye, or your person could be in the public eye, you could be in the public eye. We've got Jupiter again. And I feel like you both will travel a lot together as well, even if you didn't really travel before. But I feel like one or both of you have traveled a lot before, but you may not have done that. But you'll be each other's travel companions. You will definitely work together. Some of you may work together with this person. And I also feel that some of you may start your own business. We've got you strive to live life well by being healthy and mastering a skill. So I feel you will both help each other enhance your health and fitness. So you may both go for walks with each other, go to the gym, change your diet, etc. It's going to be a benefit for both of you to be together. Not to say you have to be with someone to change these areas of your life, but I feel like it's more of a benefit. You can get burnt out quickly due to the pressure you put on yourself. You prioritize finding a work-life balance. So yes, you and your person will find a work-life balance as opposed to just throwing oneself into work to try and fill a void. To ensure you have a happy life. You're great at communicating clearly and have an eye for detail, which makes you great at detecting complicated jobs. You find joy in routine tasks of looking after your body, chores, and working. So yeah, I feel like this connection will benefit both of your overall health, or you'll be encouraging each other to take care of your overall health. A daily workout is key for your health, and I did pick that up. You and this person will be working out together as well and looking fabulous. There's an energy of both nurturing each other. I feel like you and this person can end up having a child with this Cancer card here. Cancers are sensitive, nurturing, low risk, intuitive, assertive, and empathetic. So there's going to be a lot of empathy with the two of you. And before, you might have thought this person ain't got no empathy. This person's a robot. They enjoy staying home and being cozy. So in your downtimes, you both will enjoy being at home and being cozy. So I'm talking about cuddling up on the sofa, watching Netflix, or, you know, just making some cozy meals, especially in the winter, wearing your jogging bottoms and your hoodies and your hair tied back, and, you know, just rustling up a nice meal and having a nice dessert and maybe some hot chocolate after, and just wearing some cozy socks and just chilling and just connecting on an emotional level, being comfortable to express your fears and how you feel, and if you're not happy with the other person, and that person being receptive and understanding to your needs, you know, and even if they don't understand, willing to learn to understand as well. Having that deep bond is what I feel is going to be occurring in your connection. We've got Saturn. So anyone that was very Saturnian, I feel, in your connection in the past are going to be blocked off. These individuals could have Capricorn in their chart or Aquarius, or they could be that friendship group, that club, organization, that you belong to, or that this person belongs to, a job, colleagues, work colleagues, a boss at a job. Please take what resonates, right? Or if this person is a boss, or if, you know, if you were a friend, you're going to become more than a friend. But I feel like anything that was Saturnian, and Saturn blocks, right? It's not going to be a blockage in your connection anymore. Then we've got Neptune and Scorpio and Sag. So these individuals could have been part of the illusion, part of the manipulation. And I feel as if, you know, either they're Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or they could have those signs in their chart. But I feel like the illusions are going to be, the rose-colored glasses are going to be taken off. You sometimes have unrealistic dreams and goals. You need to learn that being perfect isn't always attainable. So it's more of like you both seeing things as face value right now, seeing the truth of a situation, the roles that you may have played in delays, procrastination, and the roles that other people played. Okay, and not allowing that interference and that delusion to interfere in your connection. You may enjoy the dark and find it gives you space to explore the depth of your knowledge and personality. So maybe when this person was in a low vibration, they were connecting to people that were low vibrational too. And that's what kept them bounded in seeing the truth about situations and people. So we've got Sagittarius. You are optimistic and inspiring to be around. So if they felt that certain people were optimistic and inspiring to be around, they're going to see that these individuals were selling them a lie. However, you find compromising and being questioned on your beliefs difficult. So there could be someone that exposes the fact that they could be a racist, that they are prejudiced as well. And this could be someone, or these could be people that they, considered as friends, considered as good people. But, they're going to realize that these individuals were part of the problem. And then we also have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius again. Mars in the reverse. This card is in the reverse. So it indicates that anyone that tried to take action in the past and succeeded will be blocked in the future. Being a natural diplomat, you struggle with being passive aggressive and prefer peace and fairness above else. So this that energy of passive aggressiveness where there was interferences and there was an energy of determination to try and sabotage and disconnect is not going to be invited in your relationship. Because I'm picking up that cozy Cancerian vibe. That's the energy of your relationship. Very safe, Scorpio, you move through life with intensity by strategizing to reach your goal. So there was a lot of energies that was very strategic in plotting and planning to, make this connection disconnect. And your person's going to be awake to that, or you have awoken to that there were people strategically planning in the background, very scorpionic in their low vibration, in Scorpio's low vibration. Because in the past they may have succeeded. When angry, you like to play mind games compared to blowing out. So there was a lot of manipulation and mind games that were projected onto you, that were projected onto your person, that was projected onto the connection. That's going to be no more, because Mars is about taking action. So even if these energies do try and use this scorpionic or this low vibing scorpionic or low vibing Sagittarius or low vibing Libra energy, because Libra is about fairness, kindness and balance, and being friends and being nice and poised and graceful, that energy is not going to be able to be pushed upon you or the connection, because it was false and it was an actual danger to the connection, because the rose colored glasses of that Neptunian energy is going to be taken off, seeing people for who they are. There was a lot of mind games here. You love traveling, learning and getting out of your comfort zone. To deal with your anger, you prefer to find your own space than have an emotional confrontation. So someone was using, there was an energy of someone projecting their anger that they had in their own life onto you and the connection. And seeing you and this other person being in love and happy, it angered them. And they were able to interfere because you or your person may have not been awoken to the fact that these individuals didn't want the best for you. They could see the connection for some of you more than you actually saw what was going on. Because for some of you, you may feel like it was unrequited love, but it still didn't stop those interfering souls from strategically planning, because they could see on a spiritual plane that there was love between the two of you. So we've got, these people could be, very prominent in this connection. We've got Libra, Scorpio and Sagittarius again. So there's a Libra, a Scorpio or Sagittarius, or there's someone with these signs in their chart that have been interfering in your connection, because we've got Venus here. So we've got, you love sweet romance and want to be swept off your feet when you fall in love. You win people over with your politeness and gracefulness. So I feel like the energy of your connection is going to be very sweet, very poetic, very graceful and romantic as well. It's going to be very seductive is what I'm picking up. When you fall for someone, you act aloof until they share their feelings. Trust is also very important to you in a relationship. and you find intimacy important as well. So there's going to be a lot of trust. There's going to be a lot of intense dynamics between the two of you. So you're having, I'm talking about having those conversations, those uncomfortable conversations, maybe healing the past through your conversations, you know, transforming with each other and releasing the past. And the intimacy aspect will be very hypnotic, could be trantic as well. Okay. Could be, I'm hearing, the best that you both ever had, where you both allow yourself to fully open up and connect on that soul level. Sagittarius, you need freedom and excitement in a relationship, and you are turned off if you're held back in any way. So you're still going to allow each other that freedom. You're still going to allow each other to go and pursue your own goals. You will be each other's biggest supporters as well. Having a partner who also loves to travel is key. So both of you will be traveling together to far and exotic places. And I feel like this connection is going to be a beautiful connection. This connection is, like I said, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Four of Wands, and we've got the Sun card. You could be a Taurus, you could be a Leo. Got Taurus here twice, a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith, or this person could be of those signs. But I feel like eventually, for some of you, you are, I just keep looking at this card, there's a lot of fixation. There's going to be a lot of fixation. And again, because you both will have that private way about you, there's going to be fascination. I wonder what they do. I wonder if they're doing this. And you guys are going to do a lot. There's a lot of traveling and, you know, an opening of the heart chakra as well. This connection is going to help you both to heal. And for some of you, rid of the past for good. I'll speak to you guys soon. It's been a pleasure. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 13,000, guys. I've been on 12,000 since 2 years ago. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace.